Here we have a 40-ton chiller made by Matthews Marine AC. Come along here, it's a 2-stage. Comes with an HMI, human machine interface. Here's all just some basic data available. You can go along, got some data right there, simple data, and there we've got a little more. Let me show you. This is the compressor that is running. It just started up. And we've got data. Suction, temps, discharge, temps, superheat, subcooling, amps. Got every kind of bit of information necessary. Here we got an alarm display, but there's no alarms, which is cool. And set points. Let's go back to the main page. Here we have the condensers as well as replaceable filter dryers. Come along here. Here is the seawater plumbing in and out, going to the 2 condensers. We also have cleanouts as well as for shore connection as necessary. For dry docking or for dock wise. Pumps are under the plates here. Here we have the variable frequency drives for compressor 1. Here's the drive for compressor 2. The system is hooked up to the vessel monitoring system. Happens to be Simon in this case. Here is inside the control panel. Power supply, backup power, PLC. Got 2 seawater pump variable frequency drives as well. What we do is vary the speed of the seawater pump based on seawater temperature to regulate the high pressure, the head pressure of each compressor to maintain as efficient as we can. So here's the inside. There's 1 chill water pump. There are 2 chill water pumps available, 1 for backup. Only need 1 at a time. Actually don't want to run 2. Okay. Thank you. There we go. So there's chill water pump 1. Compressor 1. There's 1 evaporator. Got the chilled water plumbing manifold. Come over here. Chilled water pump number 2. We only run 1 pump at a time. Compressor number 2. Here's another view, a little wide angle, get a little more. Compressor number 1, evaporator number 1. High quality insulation. Here's chilled water pump number 1. The other side, number 2, evaporator number 2. Let's see if we can get back there. We need to see everything we can. light to light things up for us. Thermal expansion valve for each unit.
A lot of them were for years though, and last time they used it, so it's like the circulation will fill the water good. But actually, the unit itself wasn't very good. It was insulation, so they moisturized. And it actually looked like it was coming out at the bottom of one of the plugs. But it wasn't. It took almost a week for the sun to dry that shit out.
I put all fancy lights on there, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Because I can't hear look at this one.
$8,000 worth of lights, covering.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 75 when
We'll spend a little time showing this. On the main screen here, you have your pressures for your compressor 1, pressures for compressor 2, status. As you can see, this one is disabled, so it's off, compressor is stopped. This one happens to be enabled, it is active, but we have the system itself turned off. So it's not running at this time. So let's come over here to number 2. See, it says it's enabled. It's the active, because you have either active or standby. Compressor stopped, seawater pump is stopped. Currently nothing's running right now, obviously. But if we press this again, we have more data. We have extra temperatures, superheat, subcooling, amperage, discharge temp. Come over here to alarms. We have no alarms, which is the way it should be. And within settings here, you come over here, you can actually change your chill water pumps. Shore power, what this does is, shore power, you can enable both compressors, but only one compressor will run at a time. So if one compressor alarms and then faults out, it'll switch over to the standby compressor. When on generator, both compressors can run as the load requires. Because a generator, you'll have the power. Let's switch it back to shore, because that's what they're on. So now we can actually enable both compressors, but only one compressor will run because of limited shore power usually. Compressor speed, it's on auto, and which will mean it can run between 40 and 50 hertz, adjustable from 40 to 60 hertz, or if you put in signal speed, it'll run at 60 hertz. We don't want to change anything there. And obviously set points, active compressors number 2. I'm not going to show any staging time because the other compressor is not enabled. You can do display type. We can go over here to digital only, or back to analog with digital. Also happens to be set on imperial, but we could also do metric, and now you have bar and centigrade, or Celsius as you prefer. Alright, let's go back to main. Let's go ahead and get the system back on.